30,000 foot view just of your
Mhm.
bio and the reason behind your book is Spacious Life.
Yeah. Well, 30,000 feet. I kind of started my career thinking I was going to be an academic, and then had lots of children, and we've been in ministry for about 20 years or so. And with moves and all of that, I just kind of turned to writing as a way to kind of scratch some of that creative itch. And so A Spacious Life came out of my experience, just thinking about like how would I write back to myself as a
Hmm.
young mom, that felt disoriented by my limits. I'd kind of, we went to Edinburgh, I have a PhD, I should be doing more than, you know, making Chef Boyardee for my children and like telling them, no, really, they need to go take a nap. It felt like the limits of my season were particularly restrictive. And so I got angry at God and my husband because he could have real conversations with like adults. So I wanted to kind of engage in the same way that my first book, Finding Holy in the Suburbs, kind of asked the question, if you're in a place that's affluent and if you're in a place that maybe isn't even your first pick, like it's still possible to find a life of faithfulness there. It's still possible to push back, against some of those kind of cultural idols and to find what God would have you do in a particular place. In the same way, I think we all really come to terms with our limits, and we come to our limits in college, we come to our limits, in middle age, we come to our limits in particular life places and circumstances. And I wanted to, ask the question, what if those were actually a pathway to greater understanding of God and love of God and love of our neighbor?